So did you ever get a sunburn on a cloudy day? You know how you're outdoors, it's maybe not hot, it's just cloudy, you're not covered up, and you go indoors after a while, and over time a sunburn develops, and you're like, man, how did that happen? I didn't feel anything happening because the sun's rays weren't beating down on me. How did the sunburn happen? Well, sometimes that kind of reaction can happen with Reiki. You have to understand that every person is different. Every person is going to experience a Reiki session differently. Case in point, a couple weeks ago, I had 2 clients back to back. And the first client came in and she was very matter of fact. She wanted to get on the table and get off the table. There was very little interaction, which is weird for me. And it was really hard to get a read on how she even felt about the session. And after that, I kind of went into a monkey mind, like, oh my goodness, was the session effective? Did I do something wrong? Is the Reiki working? I went into this total human state of being. So calmed myself down and I'm like, okay, Linda, get over it. Second client came in, completely different, completely opposite. That client was like, oh, felt great. You know, we had a great discussion before, a great discussion after, how she felt relaxed or whatever her reactions were afterwards. After that session, I had to go home and really think about, why did I go into monkey mind about was the Reiki working or not, and how these clients experience things differently. And I just had to remind myself, and for people who are considering having a Reiki session, this is very important to know. Some people may feel things. Some people may see colors or see things. Some people may feel vibration or feel heat. They may feel tingling. Some people may not feel anything at all. They might just come off the table maybe with a better sense of relaxation, or they may not even feel that. I'm one of the people, if I'm receiving a session from someone, I rarely feel anything. Now, when I get off the table, I will feel relaxed, but I don't get all kinds of sensations and see things and too often. Occasionally I might see colors. But it's perfectly fine, whatever you experience on the table, because what we as energy practitioners have to remind ourselves of and remember, and what you as a client need to understand, is that every human being is made up of energy. We all have different experiences being held within our body. We all are going to experience energies in different ways. So one person's experience isn't going to be your experience. And we as Reiki practitioners, and I as a Reiki practitioner, just have to trust that we have set the proper intention, which is for you to receive your highest good, and trust that the energy knows where it needs to go and what it needs to do in your system. Some people are going to go, what? I can't handle that. If I'm not going to feel anything physically, then what's the point of doing it? It's because your body, your inner self, feels it. Your inner body knows it's happening. Science has proven in different studies that when people are offered Reiki, their bodies internally go into a more relaxed state. Their blood pressure can go down. Healing times from surgeries can go down. Recovery times, use of medication could be less following surgery, like pain medications, because the body receives the energy, whether the person physically feels it or not. If you feel like you need to have a sensation, then sometimes before or after a Reiki session, I incorporate the use of tuning forks. And tuning forks you can hear them, you can feel the vibration, they're much more physical. Sometimes they can kickstart perhaps your healing process. So depending on the person, a tuning fork may come into play, or you may want a tuning fork session all by itself because the subtleness of Reiki isn't for you. and that's okay too. So I just wanted to put it out there that everybody experiences every session differently. Some people like massage, some people don't. Some people like Reiki, some people don't. So I just wanted to make it clear that whatever you experience is right for you. And I just want to wish you all a blessed day. Bye for now.